Hey, what's up guys? Steve here. And today we're going to take a look at the 30 highest selling 1990 through 1994 basketball cards from the PWCC weekly auction that ended on May 21st. And we'll kick today's list off at number 30 with this 1992 Hoop Shaq rookie, card number 442. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $28.80. This is about what the Shaq rookie has been going for in a PSA 9 in 2023, while a PSA 10 of this rookie will currently set you back around $80. Up next at number 29 is this 1991 Skybox Team USA card. This was a BGS 8 and it sold for $31.20. This is the first BGS 8 comp of this card I found from 2023, but this price lines up with the last two BGS 8 comps I found from 2022. A PSA 10 of this Team USA Skybox card will currently set you back around $500. Coming in at number 28 is this 1990 Skybox Gary Payton rookie, card number 365. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $32.40. This price is right in line with the current average sale price of this rookie in a PSA 10, and this card is a pop of $620 in a PSA 10. Make that back-to-back appearances for Gary Payton at number 27, this time with his 1990 Fleer Update rookie, card number U92. This was a BGS 9.5, and it also sold for $32.40. This is the first BGS 9.5 to be put up for auction in 2023, and this price is down compared to the last two Beckett 9.5s that sold for $55 and $81 back in 2022. Up next at number 26 is this 1992 Fleer All-Stars Michael Jordan, card number 6. This was a PSA 7 and it sold for $33.60. This price is right in line with the current average sale price of a PSA 7, and as many of you probably know, this is a tough set to find a high grade from the junk wax era. A PSA 10 of this Jordan All-Star is a pop of only 11, and the last PSA 10 sold for $14,666 at a Golden auction back in January of this year. Coming in at number 25 is this 1991 Upper Deck Award winner Michael Jordan hologram, card number AW1. This was a PSA 9 and it also sold for $33.60. This price is about what this Jordan has been going for in a PSA 9, while the last PSA 10 of this hologram sold for $660 on eBay back in April. Up next at number 24 is this 1991 Little Sun Wooden Awards Michael Jordan, card number 13. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $38.40. This price is within $12 of the majority of 2023 PSA 10 comps I found, and this Jordan is a pop of $544 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 23 is this 1990 Hoops Steve Kerr Auto, card number 75. This was a PSA DNA Authentic with a 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $39.60. Going all the way back to 2017, this is the highest comp I could find of this card with an autograph. Up next at number 22 is this 1991 Nike Michael Jordan and Spike Lee, card number 5. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $40.80. This price is within $10 of what this Jordan has been going for in a PSA 9 recently. The only PSA 10 comp of this card I was able to find since 2020 just sold on eBay for $1,675 back in April. It's worth noting that PSA 10 is a pop of only 9. Coming in at number 21 is this 1994 SP Silver Michael Jordan, card number MJ1. This was a PSA 8, and it sold for $43.20. This price is on the higher end of what a PSA 8 of the Silver Jordan has been going for in 2023. A PSA 9 of this card has been going for around $80 in 2023, while the last PSA 10 sold for $900 at a Golden auction back in April. Kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1990 Fleer Dennis Rodman Auto, card number 59. This was a BAGS Authentic Auto, and it sold for $43.20. This price lines up with the majority of autograph comps I found dating all the way back to 2021. Without an autograph, this card in a PSA 10 will set you back around $30. Gary Payton makes another appearance on today's list at number 19, this time with his 1991 Fleer Rookie Sensations, card number 9. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $51.60. This card in a PSA 10 doesn't hit the open market very often, and I'm not sure what happened here, as this card in a PSA 10 has been going for closer to $100, dating all the way back to 2021. Up next at number 18 is this 1994 SP Promo Michael Jordan, card number 23. This was a PSA 8, and it sold for $52.80. This price is right in line with the 3 other PSA 8 comps of this card I found from 2023. It's worth noting, while this Jordan is a pop of 36 in a PSA 8, a PSA 10 is a pop of only 4. Coming in at number 17 is this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number 69. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $56.40. This is about what this Jordan in a PSA 10 has been going for in 2023, and this All-Star card is a pop of 1,119 in a PSA 10. We're sticking to the same set at number 16, this time with this 1991 Upper Deck Larry Bird, card number 344. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $58.80. This price is up roughly $20 from what PSA 10s of this card have been going for in 2023, and this Larry Bird is a pop of $240 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 15 is this 1992 Upper Deck Fanimation Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, card number 510. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $62.40. The prices for this card and a PSA 9 have really been up and down in 2023, but this is a pretty strong sell, as this card has been going for closer to $30 in a PSA 9 recently. Coming in at number 14 is this 1991 Upper Deck All-Star Checklist featuring Michael Jordan, card number 48. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $62.40. This price is right in line with the current average sale price of this card in a PSA 10, and this checklist is a pop of $628 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 13 is this 1991 Skybox Michael Jordan, card number 334. This was also a PSA 10, and it also sold for $62.40. This price is on the higher end of what this Jordan has been going for in a PSA 10, and this card is a pop of $770 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 12 is this 1991 Nike Michael Jordan and Spike Lee, card number 3. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $64.80. This is about what this card has been going for in a PSA 9 in 2023, compared to the last PSA 10 that just sold for $222 on eBay, also in May of this year. Up next at number 11 is this 1992 Topps Archives Michael Jordan, card number 52. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $76.80. This price is up roughly $20 from what PSA 9s of this Jordan have been going for, while a PSA 10 of this card will set you back around $350 on average. Kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1991 Skybox Michael Jordan, card number 307. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $84 even. This price is up as the majority of recent PSA 10 comps I found were closer to $60. This Jordan is a pop of just over $1,100 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 9 is this 1993 Finest Shaq Refractor, card number 99. This was a PSA 8, and it sold for just over $100. This price is up roughly $20 from what this Shaq Refractor has been going for in a PSA 8 in 2023. A PSA 10 of this card has not hit the market since January of 2021, where the last one sold on eBay for $2,605. Coming in at number 8 is this 1994 Topps Embossed Golden Idols Michael Jordan, card number 121. This was a BGS 8.5, and it sold for $103.20. This price is right in line with the only two other BGS 8.5 comps I found from 2023. This is a pretty rare parallel of this card to find in a high grade, as a PSA 10 is a pop of only 4, and the last one to hit the market sold for $900 on eBay all the way back in August of 2017. Up next at number 7 is this 1990 hand-cut Michael Jordan Panini sticker, sticker number 91. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $132. This price is up roughly $25 from what this Jordan in a PSA 10 has been going for recently, and this Jordan sticker is a pop of $362 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 6 is this 1992 Topps Shaq Rookie, card number 362. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $138. This price is up roughly $15 from what PSA 10s of this rookie have been going for recently, and this Shaq Topps rookie is a pop of $4,725 in a PSA 10. Kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1993 Finest Scottie Pippen Refractor, card number 208. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $150 even. This is the highest of 3 PSA 9 comps I found of this card from 2023, while the last PSA 10 of this Scottie Pippen Refractor to hit the market sold for $2,422 back in the summer of 2021. Up next at number 4 is this 1993 Finest Shaq Refractor, card number 3. This was a PSA 7, and it sold for $192. This price lines up with the last few PSA 7 comps dating back to the summer of 2022. A quick price rundown on this refractor: a PSA 8 goes for around $300. The last PSA 9 sold for $830 back in April, while a PSA 10 of this card has not hit the market since May of 2022, where the last one sold for $4,920. Coming in at number 3 is this 1991 Nike Michael Jordan and Spike Lee, card number 1. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $222. This is the second lowest PSA 9 comp of this card I could find from 2023, as a PSA 9 has been averaging closer to $300. I would usually mention that a PSA 10 of this card has not hit the market since 2017, but while I'm always a few weeks behind on research, a PSA 10 was just put up for auction on eBay in June, and it sold for $5,100. Up next at number 2 is this 1992 Stadium Club Beam Team Shaq Rookie, card number 21. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $300 even. This price is within $30 of what a PSA 9 of this rookie insert has been going for recently. A PSA 10 of this card has not hit the market in 2023, while the last one to be put up for auction back in November of last year sold for $3,000 at a heritage auction. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1990 Kenner starting lineup Michael Jordan, card number 23. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $1,920. This price is right in line with the last Beckett 9.5 that sold back in February of this year. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.